Smooth jazz for that ass. Shugz, hot swagger. I do this for my homes at the title of this track. Let's go back to those dudes who kept it real. Matter of fact, they never let me ask for a minute, they kept it real. So I'm rapping every one of them, they never squeal. The name is Chaos, still the same, the God swagger. For every chick will love me, just tagger. I'm playing on the mind of those bros who don't ever got me.
Hi people, welcome back to Toyintube. It's Toy again. Here today is a beautiful day, especially because I've got a very interesting guest today. He is very interesting because of his fashion, and that's the reason why we're here today. So today's episode is really all about him. The fashionable, the most stylish man I've ever come across. I see a lot of stylish people on TV, but I'm not gonna lie, he's the first real life stylish, like proper stylish person, a man for that matter, that I've seen, alright? So, today I have Allan Fakeye with me. Allan?
Hello people, how y'all doing?
So, what makes Allan so interesting? Allan is he's very fashionable, yeah, and the reason why I say that is because you see him this way, yeah. I personally, as a woman, I would dress like this if I'm going to a wedding or I'm going out or dinner party or whatever, but Allan is like this 24/7. I find it very fascinating, especially because he has all that time to really look good. I wish I could do that as a lady. I wish I could really be like him, to be honest.
And I'm a guy.
And you're a guy. And you're a guy. Tell us a bit about yourself.
So basically, I just love dressing. I love styling. Well, I'll tell you how we all started.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, and then I'll go into my dad's room and I'll see his suits just like that, wall to wall, shoes and all that. And I was like, what? You know, I just used to be fascinated. I've never seen so many clothes. You think we were in a store. So that was imprinted on my mind, and I was like, okay. And then my mom happens to be really glam. If my mom goes to a party, you think she's the one having the party.
So you took your dad and your mom and you just mixed it together,
yeah.
And voila.
Yeah. So that's basically what happened, because I feel I'm more on the women's side than the men, because men don't really like shopping and all that. I find a lot of joy in shopping. I go out.
You know,
yeah.
Tell me we're going shopping and it's like you're almost spoiling my day. I do most of my shopping online. Like I know the stores where I get my stuff from, and I just go to their store online and I click, baskets, buy, that's it, I'm done. I don't have time to shop. So the fact that you even enjoy doing these things, a lot of ladies will kill to go out shopping, and I'm just not one of those people. But it's fascinating that you're a guy and you enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. Even though I do a lot of online shopping now.
Yeah.
But I also like to go out and see stuff. And the most amazing part is when I see what's for me, I know immediately. I can go into a shop and come out empty-handed.
Are you serious? Why?
And if I see something that's mine, like if I see a suit that's mine,
it. You're taking it.
I'm taking it no matter what. No matter what, I'm taking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice. That's nice. So, in terms of your routine, or your daily routine, tell us what your typical day is like. Because me, for instance, when I wake up, I just want to shower, wash my face, go out like that, and not put on makeup, let alone dress up. I just want to do the barest minimum. So, but I know that you are not gonna. You're gonna be a bit more different than that. So tell us what your routine is like on a daily basis. To look like this, what do you have to do? I mean, how long does it take you?
Aha, that's a very interesting one. Now, when people invite me to parties, they always try to tell me a lot of hours before. And I'm like, no.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they tell me.
And that's not enough.
And I tell them, all this takes me less than 7 minutes.
No.
Nobody believes me, but I've had people in the same room with me and say, okay, dress up. Without planning, If I stand in front of my closet, I just look. If I just look at the hat, all these other ones just float. They just flow. 7 minutes for me to dress up.
Wow.
It doesn't take me 10 minutes.
So basically, what I'm hearing is, when something comes to you naturally, it's just, that's it. It comes naturally. You don't have to make an effort.
Nope.
To do it.
Yep.
Oh Lord. Now this is what makes me different from you, because I see getting dressed, doing makeup, I see it as a Herculean task. I see it as a big thing, and to be honest, I just don't want to do it. So, but that's because it's not really, it doesn't come easy for me.
Yeah.
Anything that comes easy, I think, it's always.
And this comes so easy to me, like I'm breathing. And let me tell you the funniest part of it all. Every single accessory that I got on has got its own compartment.
Oh my God!
So I think that's why it takes me 7 minutes. So, for example, it may be the shoe that I see, and then when I see the shoe and I'm like, okay, I'm going to put them burgundy, the hat just comes to my mind, everything, and I just go there and pick them all up and just wear them.
Are you serious?
Yep, every single time. And then when I go out, even though when I drink and I go back home, there was a time I went out and I go back home and I was like wasted, and I woke up in the morning and I was wondering who's undressed me. I was looking for my suit, my hat, everything, and they were all put back like I never went out.
Are you serious? Wow.
Someone told me I'm so used to it that even when I got home without realizing, I took everything off but put them back. All my suits are in cases.
Yeah.
You know, like the body bag kind of thing. They were all put back.
Which is great. I mean, you're not like one of those people when you get back home just drop things everywhere.
No, I can never find my clothes on the floor. But I've lived with people where they throw clothes on the floor, pick it up the next morning and wear them. I can't do that. If you ever see my clothes not in the closet, it's in the washing basket.
Wow. Outside of fashion, is there anything else that you like to do? Or is it just about getting dressed, looking nice, fashion, style?
Yeah, everybody asks me that. My actual first love is music.
Are you serious?
I write music, I produce music.
No.
I used to take guys to the studio and make music with them.
No.
There's some people that even out there now I've written lyrics for before.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but no one even knows that at all.
Yeah, but do you still do that? Maybe on the side or something, or?
I haven't done that in ages, but now I found this new.
Because fashion took over.
Yeah, because the funny thing is my dad and my mom never agreed with me rapping or doing music.
Really?
Oh, they were like, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be a lawyer, you gotta be an engineer and all that. So they used to tell me, no pen and paper, I'm gonna never see you with pen and paper. I used to draw. I was really good at drawing.
Really?
They said they didn't want to see that, so
wow.
I abandoned that. It was only until 2004, I was sitting down with my dad in London, and 50 Cent was on the TV, and then it was like, oh, these rappers are so rich, look how they're spending money and all that. And then he goes, oh, we made a mistake.
Oh.
So I'm like, what do you mean? He said, you were doing this since you were just about a teenager.
Yeah.
This is a man.
Yeah.
You were doing it as a kid, and we took it away from you. You would have been so big today. I used to beg him. That's what I want to do. He said, no way.
Does that make you resent them in any way?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. You know, because I don't ever regret anything. And the fact that he's acknowledged it and said we made a mistake, he told me that.
Yeah.
I just forgave him.
That's really good.
I just forgave him. I don't feel bad. But you can tell the music is there because I started writing because I lost my dad this year. So immediately I lost him, I just picked up music and I made some music, wrote to it, and I rapped and all that. And everybody loved it. They were like, wow. You see, because you're already approved to do it. But then this fashion is taking over again. So.
My next question for you is, who is your fashion icon? Is there someone that you look up to? Or someone who inspires you, your fashion or your style?
Yep. Yeah. So basically, obviously my dad inspired me wearing suits and my mom gave me the glam. And my number one fashion dude, I would say, is P. Diddy.
Really?
Yep. And it was from a video, Pastor Cavassier, when he had the hat on and the scarf. That's why I got my scarf and everything.
You know, I thought you were gonna be like Snoop Dogg.
Nah, well, P Diddy. I used to see all those guys do all their stuff, but P Diddy wanted to struck me because P Diddy likes to party. Yeah, so it was unfortunate. I think like 2 weeks before I saw the video, I went out.
Okay.
Normally I go to just any club. I was like, I want to go to where it's really happening.
Yeah.
So I picked out some clubs in London and went to those clubs, and they wouldn't let me go
Why?
get in because I had on jeans and Timberland and a casual top.
Oh.
And they were like, oh, it's gonna be hard soled and it's gonna be proper shirt and all.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, what? I went out that night and I had to go all the way back home. I couldn't get into 3 clubs. Same reason. I was like, wow.
In this country?
Yeah, in London.
Okay.
Central London.
I'm not really a club boy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Central London, Mayfair and all
Well,
that.
I mean, when I think of clubs, people are going there sweaty and all of that. Why would you want people to dress up like this?
No, they didn't want me to dress up like this. They just wanted a proper shirt with cuffs and all that.
Okay.
Proper pants and then...
Even for a club, that's weird.
Oh yeah, no, this type of clubs I was going to. This type of club.
Like high-end?
Yeah, high-end club.
I see.
So I was like, really? And one guy comes in I think it was a Ferrari or Lamborghini or something. He had on just a t-shirt and jeans.
And they let him in?
And they let him in. I'm like, oh, why is he going in? They're like, because he's got a goddamn table. Look at the cars coming and all that. Even his girlfriend came out.
Are you serious?
Yep. His girlfriend came out and stood by my side and like, oh my goodness, I wish my boyfriend would dress like this. And it was all like, oh really? So I went home, I was mad. I was like, what am I gonna do? And then I was watching that video, PD dressing like that. I was like, okay, so they want proper shirt and shoes. Okay, let me go like this. So I just tried it one night, bought exactly what PD was wearing.
Yeah.
I'm a suit guy anyway, so I bought all that, wore it and I went. Now when I got there were a lot of people this particular night I went, and there was a queue. So I was standing on the queue, waiting. And then the security, these bouncers and security guys were looking, and then they started walking up to me. So I was like, what have I done now? So they now got up to me and they were like, sir, what are you doing here? I'm like, you saying I can't get into this club again? They were like, no sir, you shouldn't be on the queue.
Are you serious?
I'm like, what you mean? High-end club in London.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you mean? Come with us, please. Took me to VIP.
And you're not making this up?
I'm not making this up. People saw it. People saw it. Took me to VIP, sat me down, gave me like a bottle, one of the expensive bottles on the table, and said, sit down here. So I sat down there, and they're like, who do you want to join you at the table?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, chicks. And then they went and brought some chicks and sat down.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't spend a dime. Then I went back home.
You didn't even spend anything.
No,
I was going to ask you if they're popping all the bottles for you. Who paid for it?
That was the first time I heard clubs. They call it a complimentary something.
Really?
Like, yeah.
On the house?
On the house. I went home still shocked about what happened. Then I told my friends. They were like, get out of here. That didn't happen. Like, you're surprised.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, maybe I was lucky that night. So my friends said, let's go out one night. Then I dressed like that again. And then my friends were there. Bouncers, they saw it now. I didn't even know what was going to happen the second time. Bouncers came, a different club now. A different club. They now came again. So what are you doing on the queue? I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm just chilling here with my friends. They're like, no, come with us.
Wow.
And then my friends were like, what's happening? They were like, no, we're talking to him, not you guys. They were dressed in t-shirt and jeans. So then I was like, oh, they're with me. They were like, all right, come with them.
Wow.
They took and they did the same thing, bottle and all that. My friends, they will never forget. They keep telling me, so when you said it the first time you were serious.
Your style, your dress mode has opened doors for you.
I'm telling you, I went to Hackett, London, to buy some shirts and all that. When I got in, they came with a bottle of champagne glass.
Wow.
Gave it to me, and they didn't give the others. I was like, no, people have seen this happen a lot of times. And then still, it didn't click to me. Is the dress and all that, the dressing and all that. But then I'm now maintaining, people started calling me, oh, King of Swagger, the Godfather of Swagger and all that, and boom.
Wow.
And boom, that was it. I'm telling you, even when I went to DC, I went to DC in Washington, and my cousins live there, but I taught them how to ball. We went out and same reaction.
Wow.
Same reaction in DC. The table, everything. They were like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So people were like, wow, and I'm like, well, and I'm shy, so they put me in the spotlight.
Some people have been egging you on.
Yeah, they put me in the spotlight.
Yeah.
So I used to like hold back and all that, and then later I got used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's normal. So sometimes it doesn't happen. Thank God I'm humble. Sometimes it doesn't happen. I'll be like, well, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Well, whatever. I don't go mad like people put me in VRP.
Yeah.
No. I just accept whatever.
And which is very essential, and it's very good that you're like that. You don't say because this is getting me attention.
Yeah.
And then if the attention doesn't come for some reason or for whatever reason, you don't let it get to you, which is very important.
I just accept it, but if it was other people, they'd be tripping and being like, oh, I get treated,
Anyways, so you once told me that people troll you online because of how you dress.
Yeah.
How have you handled that?
And people add me to groups where they say men that dress well, men that wear hats and all that. They add me into those groups. And then the what they call it, the admins of the group, after a while, they just block me off.
Why?
Random groups, different people, they just block me off. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then one of the admin, I'll tell one of my friends, like maybe the guys that invited me into the group, and then the admin, some of them will personally message me and say, oh, sorry, we blocked you off. Would like you to join the group again.
Really?
And I'm like, I don't even respond to it, I just ignore them. So now, someone was like, they're blocking you because they can't understand your style. Because you come into the group and you took the focus off the group. Because people were like, what is this? What's this guy wearing and all that? People were screaming and all.
Did you used to post pictures of yourself on the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're meant to do.
Okay.
So I was posting that, and I made sure it wasn't too many pictures. I thought, oh, am I posting too much? I said, no. It's just your style is so captivating, no one was noticing the other people. Yeah, no. This guy,
I didn't know that this was supposed to be a competition.
But you know exactly. You know the funny thing is, the people that told me were random people I didn't know.
Really?
So when they blocked me from the group, then those people started following me on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're like, you brought life into that group, and these idiots that said men that wear hats, men that wear suits, you're doing all that, and they want to block you off because why? They can't cope with what you're bringing. Can you imagine? They can't cope. I've been on music videos.
Yeah.
I spent like 12 hours of my life attending this music session. They film me and all that. They put me in. The video comes out, I'm not in it.
Are you serious?
Up to 5 videos with top UK guys, I'm not in the video. So when I now asked someone that was part of the video,
that's rather deep.
can you believe that? And I asked, do you know what's in that video? They're like, yeah, but we can't see you in that video. I'm like, what? I spent 12 hours of the whole day I was in the video, nothing.
Wow.
And when I ask someone that's close to someone there, they'll be like, yeah, because you always stood out when they were doing the video. So they're watching the video, the guy is rapping or singing or whatever, and people are asking, oh, who's that doing? So I was taking...
So you were taking the spotlight away from
the main guy.
person.
I'm like, you should have told me to leave.
They should have told you.
Don't let me spend 12 hours over there and then you now take me out of the whole... And it's happened like 5 times.
Wow.
So now, anyone I'm invited to a music video, I'm not going.
Yeah. But then, they could have told you in advance that, guy, can you just tone down your stuff?
They didn't even tell me that. You know the funny thing, I got invited to that video because of the way I dress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't realize it would, that they'll be playing the video for top people and they'll be like, oh, who's he? Taking the attention of the so they were like, oh, just take him out, he's gonna, don't waste my time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and then the trolls, like if I post a picture, the trolls can come and be like, who does he think he is? Why is he wearing burgundy? It's my life, I can do whatever I want. And they'll be saying nasty stuff.
Wow, we're in the age of social media where everyone's opinion is now not really just, should I say, restricted to their homes or within their friend circle. It's the internet is now a space for everyone to say whatever they want to say, however they want to say it, and there's no one questioning it.
Yeah.
There's no police. There's no regulation to this thing, so you're allowed to go online and troll people. And thank God for you, you're able to handle it.
Imagine if I wasn't strong.
Imagine a lot of people that have been pushed to a lot of mental breakdown because of all of this.
They tell me nasty stuff, you won't believe it. They tell me real nasty stuff.
Wow.
And I click on it, I don't know this guy from nowhere.
But then it's your life though.
Yeah.
Like, you're not borrowing money from them to...
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're not depriving them of their livelihood just to look good. Yeah. So I don't know why it bothers anyone.
And then you see some guys will be like, you know, it's too much, you got this here, you got this. I'm like, then I'll be like, oops, I'll stop posting. And one day I'm like, no, don't let them stop you.
Don't let them get to you.
So when people now go, oh, it's too much, you got Pocket Square, you got Bling, you got this, I'm like, too much for who?
Exactly.
Too much for you, it ain't too much for me.
There's one of your pictures that I saw, I think maybe I saw it online, maybe you sent it to me, I can't remember now. But you were in the picture with your son.
Yep.
He must have been about maybe 4 or 5 max in that picture. Both of you were dressed, well, identical. How does he take it? I mean, I don't know how old he is now.
He's going to be 10 next week. Oh,
okay, great. Yeah. So, what does he think about this whole dressing up?
That's a fantastic question you're going to ask me, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
So out there people call me Shugz.
Yeah.
So I call him Little Shugz. Yeah. So I keep telling him you're Little Shugz. So now he knows when I say Little Shugz. Before he used to be like, who's Little Shugz? I'm like, you're Little Shugz. So
by the way, before you proceed, what's Shugz? Where is Shugz from?
From Sugar. So
Sugar.
Allan Sugar. But I call myself.
It's not Allan Sugar. It's not after Allan Sugar.
Okay, I'll tell you how. It just happens that there's Allan Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, but because I'm Allan and I dress like that, so girls used to tell me, Sugar, like that, without even knowing my name was Allan. They used to tell me Sugar.
Really.
So one day someone just goes, oh, Allan Sugar, probably thinking about the other guy.
Yeah.
But they call me Sugar already.
Yeah.
And they also call me Fanta.
Yeah.
Because they find it sweet and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick to that name. And obviously, you know, even in the movie industry and all that, people change their names, and people know them, but that catchy name and all that.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not gonna come and say Allan Sugar. I would change it because I because of my fashion. I'm also part of London Cigar Club.
Really?
Yeah, I even have cigars with me. So I would, anytime I dress like this, just in case. So I was like, I'll call myself Allan Sugar, like cigar, Allan Sugar.
Allan Sugar.
So I'm Allan Sugar. You see? So because of that, girls started calling me Shugz.
Okay.
And that's how we start. So,
okay, great. Thanks for that. So back to your son.
So I thought about it. One day it just struck me. That's why I said it's a fantastic question. I just looked. Because anytime we're going out, you wear a suit and a tie, even has his own bowler hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like...
Wait. You said anytime you're going out, like...
If I'm going out with him.
This is going out, not just going down to the store or to...
Yeah, going out. not just the store, yeah. No, I give him that freedom.
Okay.
So like, if it's his birthday or there's a party somewhere, maybe his friends are having a party and I'm taking him there, I'll just like him because I have to stay with him.
Yeah.
And then one day I just thought about it, and I looked at him and I was like, oh, how do I know I'm not forcing this kid to dress like this? Because when he goes there, his friends are like, wow, they love it, but how do I know he's comfortable with it?
Yeah.
So one day I called him, I put him outside, and I'm like, do you like the way I dress? And then he didn't just say yes. He said, I love it.
Really?
That's what he said, I love it.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Exactly. So that made me really happy that he said, I love it. Then I said, but do you like it when I dress you like that? And they were like, oh yeah. I'm like, are you sure? You don't want to wear your jeans and all that? He said, no. I love it when you put all this stuff.
Really?
Oh, that
made your day.
Yeah, no. Because I didn't want it to be like I was forcing him.
Yeah.
I was forcing it on him, you know. It could be uncomfortable and be like, oh, I just want to wear my sneakers and all that.
Yeah.
So I told him, oh, I'm glad. He said, no, anytime you want to buy a suit for me, do. I'm like, great.
Nice.
Yeah, he just made me happy that I wasn't forcing him. He said, yeah. You know, even I knew, where's my own hat? If I wear a hat of it, you know, so I was like, oh, good. That really made me happy.
That's good. The type of ensemble that you have, the material, if I see, this is a silk.
What one?
The trousers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sateen kind of.
Oh yeah, it's satin I was trying to say. And this is like velvet.
Yeah.
So it's like you have different types of material and they look like they are quite delicate. So how do you dry clean them? Do you just chuck them in the washing machine?
Dry clean.
Dry clean. Oh.
There's some suits I tried once.
Yeah.
Because I'm now used to so many fabrics and all that, so there was some suits that just look like, oh, this is dirty. I'm not gonna dry clean it. Let me try it.
Yeah.
Luckily, it came out nice.
Yeah.
And my dad told me how to iron a lot.
Yeah.
And my mom made me
good
also
Lord.
press up. I totally hated it, but you know I got used to it, so I can actually iron stuff that's been washed, and you would think it was done professionally.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can actually do that.
Oh. Okay. Nice. My next question is, what do you think is your best quality?
My best quality.
Yeah.
Fashion sense or?
Answer it however you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Maybe it's fashion, whatever, anything.
Okay, so my
What's
best quality as a human being,
yeah,
I'm very detailed. I think that's why I can pull this off. I'm very detailed. I've never been late in my life, as in what you would call proper lateness. Even when I work, I arrive work really early, and people are wondering, what are you doing here? You don't start maybe half an hour later or an hour. I'm very particular, I'm very tidy. I think that was the way I was raised.
You know what I find fascinating, and which I think you've rightly answered the question in terms of your best quality, because you've gone with being very detailed, and with being stylish, with being fashionable, or paying attention to fashion. There's no way you can take away being detailed. I think that's part of what fashion is about. You have to pay attention to the little things.
Paying attention,
And that's part of you being able to combine your shoes with the right, what do you call this?
The velvet jacket, the
blazer. So being able to combine the right color shoe with the trouser, with the right color blazer and the hat, and even the glasses. So it all works together, and that for me says a lot about the amount of attention to detail that you that you have. So
I pay real attention to detail. You know, the funny thing is, I went to London Fashion School. I went to.
You did?
Now, when I say I was gonna do a course in fashion. London Fashion School, and what they were teaching when I sat down is stuff I already knew. Without studying anything, I just knew it, and that's how I just quit.
You decided, this is not for me. I'm way ahead of the game.
Let me tell you how way ahead of the game I am with it, and I'm saying it with all humility. One of my friends, he made a suit for another friend, a male, and then the guy put on the suit and they were showing it off like, oh, look at what we've made and all that. And I looked at the suit, and then I private messaged him and said, that's a lady's blazer.
Really?
He said, no, that's not a lady's blazer. We made it specially for this guy. I'm like, have you ever learned that men button their blazers this way and ladies button theirs that way? Do you know a lot of people didn't know that?
Now, maybe I am a lot of people because I didn't know.
Have you got a button on what you're wearing now?
Let's see.
Check.
No, there isn't any on this one.
If you find one of your shirts or anything that you got, you see you do it this way. Nowadays they probably do unisex shirts now. Because women wear men's stuff anyway. But a designer did not.
But the fact that you even know that information.
That's attention to detail.
I wouldn't care about that information.
You know who taught me?
Who did?
My dad.
Really?
I was a kid in London. He took us to Knightsbridge or something, and then I probably picked up something. He said, "No, that's a girl." I'm like, "How do you know?" He said, and then he just did, and it stuck.
If he was still with us, I would have loved to meet this legendary dad.
if I FaceTime my dad and it was like even 12 midnight and he hadn't gone to bed, he'd be in a suit.
Really?
Unbelievable. He'll be in a suit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You obviously wear a lot of colorful outfits.
And
so
most men can't do that.
Exactly. The kind of colors that even I, as a woman, would be like, no, I'm not putting that on. Like orange. You go there. Like you.
Yeah.
I've seen you in orange. I've seen you in obviously burgundy. I've seen you in blue. Like
I've got all colors.
Which one's your favorite?
Ooh.
I know it's gonna be a hard question for you because
very hard.
you probably love all your colors.
yeah. Like I told you, when I see stuff that's mine, I know. People find it difficult buying me stuff, and I'm the easiest person to buy stuff for.
I would imagine so.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you go out, just like you said, anyone that really knows me, when they see stuff, they'll be like, that's Allan. That's when you know you got it right.
Yeah.
But if you're buying stuff and you're like, oh, we Allan like this, trust me, it's not for me. No, because everyone that's seen something that said that's Allan and bought it, when they give it to me, I'm like, how did you know?
Yeah.
But everyone that went, we Allan like that, and they bought it and gave it to me, I did that too, like,
But I really enjoyed having you around today on the show.
Thank you so much.
You have been an exceptional guest, and your sense of style is something that I think a lot of people would aspire to, and it will probably take us ages and years to get there. But it comes so easily to you, which is great. I think this is one thing everyone should be able to learn from, because find that thing that comes easily to you and just go for it. Stop trying so hard at everything. We cannot all be good at everything. We should try not to be jack of all trades, master of none. So this is what's good for you, and you know, you could build an empire around this. And I know that I think you're already doing something. Tell us a bit about that.
So I came up with House of Shugz, where I style people. Also, I've styled quite a number of people. Then I even got people from TV. Really? They just private message me, and I'll be shocked, like, wow. You know, known people, faces that you know, and they're like, oh, I like the way you dress. I'm going for this party. Can you style me up?
I like the way you work, kid. Now, when you said that, that's something I couldn't help myself. I had to let it come out. Oh my God.
So it's been amazing. The kind of people that have contacted me, and I've actually styled, and then they paid for it, and I'm like, wow. You know, so I've done that, and I've actually enjoyed it. Now I'm coming up with some new partners, and then we're gonna set up like a club, lifestyle and stuff like that. So it's gonna be about
Nice.
That was the same club that came up with the golden cigar, cigar made from wrapped with gold, and
you can actually smoke it.
No, I haven't got the golden one yet. But I have my normal cigar over there. Cuban cigar. So there's a lot of stuff we're hoping in 2021 is gonna like come forth, and then that should be great.
2021, look out for Allan Sugar part. Look out for Allan what did you call it again?
Sugar.
Allan Sugar. Watch out for Allan Sugar 2.0, okay? Or should we say 2.1, since we're going into 2021?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Anyways, Allan, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I had a good laugh. And your story has kind of really inspired me as well. And you are such a colorful person, both inside and out. Just keep doing you. Don't care what people think about you, because you don't tell them how to live their lives. So do what makes you happy.
That's what I'm doing.
Everyone else should do the same thing, okay? Anyways, thanks a lot people for watching the show today, and it's been great having Allan on the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, also please like and share with your family and friends, alright? And until next time, Allan.
Ciao.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
What's inside of me? What's inside of me? Music possesses me. At a very young age, suddenly I just felt the vibe, something taking over inside. My mama used to worry, is her first son possessed? Eyes closed, bobbing my head, shaking my legs. It was just my music, guilty as charged. Who can accuse me of a feeling that large? I couldn't control it. Sometimes I just bust out dancing, the music playing over